Yeah.
And it must be respected. Not everyone can place marijuana. So marijuana is for elderly people. So marijuana has been taken ceremonially and commercially. Like I'm doing now, it's commercially. Ceremonially is where you do it in a church, where we use pipes symbolizing the triunion, which is the Trinity. Which is the Trinity, which is balanced in life itself. Like we go to science, proton, neutron, electron, we come to life. It's mother, it's father, it's children, it's the Trinity. Even nature, sun, moon, and stars. You know, it's just balance. Because it can be spice, you can dry it, you can spice, you can cook it raw, you know. It lives, it's different. When it grows as a bud and it grows leaves. So you just harvest the leaves, you use them as medicine. And the bud, there's businesses now within the marijuana. You find abstracted oils, which they make them into like lotions for your hair, which means it's very good because itself, it contains like so much oil, more than the omega-3 as they expose unto us, but it's more crystal. And then it's very diverse. It's very healing for asthma, for flus, coughs, nausea.
The many times I did, each time I realized how it made me look deeper into myself and really reflect on my thoughts. And how I describe it today is my mind is like a four-way stop. There's cars going all the time, and when I smoke, it slows down. Like there is a certain direction to the traffic. It's like one thought at a time. So it's like when the robots don't work, and it's like one thought this way and then one thought that way. And that's how I basically came to understand weed. The Basotho and many other African cultures have not necessarily used weed in terms of like the consumption of just we smoke weed, but it has had a huge spiritual role, a huge spiritual value, rather, in better words, in terms of how we connected with higher spirits, because we weren't thinking of me, my physical. We were like, when you smoke, it's me and my thoughts. It's me and what cannot be seen, what cannot be touched, what is intangible, basically. Your makeup as a human will always define how weed affects you. It was like my mind was being nourished in many ways, and my soul was being empowered. The fact that it was illegal didn't deter many people. I mean, weed has been illegal for the longest time, and people have smoked it for the longest time. Hemp can make clothes, hemp can make medicine, hemp can make furniture, hemp, literally everything in the world that you see around you and you want to have is possible. So like big dogs were like, we're trying to make paper. And weed, like having hemp and like having a fashion industry and having this and having these, it just doesn't make sense to have one product or one natural product be able to produce all these things. We'd rather separate them and financially be able to benefit from them. Weed is multi-generational, it's multinational, it's multi-spiritual. It exists on multiple levels. You go pre-colonial, any country. All of us have had our relationships with weed. Where you'll think rosemary, mint, thyme, oregano, all of those things. Like weed is literally the exact same as all of the same spices. Same way you'll put wine in a sauce. Look at Swaziland and you look at how many small communities have made living, like a whole living, a whole sustainable way of life from weed. And it's not a modern conception, it's a really old conception. It's not something that is even a conception. It's like we pick thyme, we pick rosemary, we pick oregano, we pick mint, and we pick weed. I mean, how the human mind and how the human body reconnects with where it came from, because the human body comes from the earth and it goes back into the earth, and weed comes from the earth and it goes back into the earth.